'Tis the smoke mistress. From Team Shikamaru, the forces of tears. Friends, rodents, community persons, lend-moi thine ears. Okay, I was a robot for just a moment. And now I am not. Welcome back. It is round 2. It is round 2. It is also now match 2 between Poppy and Joonie. Poppy has taken the first game between these two. Hi there, PBB. Great job on comms. And we're going to see if Joonie has something to say about that this next match. It is going to be HYPE. 'Tis always. So, let's see what is going on in SRL. The seed has been sent out by stars in the direct messages. The runners have a bit yet to ready up. Ah, of course, the perfect explanation. Thank you, Chase. Just nervous with Bunny calming, and who wouldn't be, quite frankly? And I mean that as a compliment. Let's get ready to randomize. Alright, we're getting things squared away in the good old SRL. I have my pad all scrolled out, numbered 1 through 14 and 1 through 4. And looks like from Poppy reviewing the seed, we've got in the hash a ghostly skull, a red fly cluster, a cricket leech, and a fune with eyes. Both runners have now readied up. Oh, Poppy remarking that they almost forgot Moonwalk again. They'll want to make sure they've got that. Alright. Stars is about to drop the gate and release the rats. Good fun runners have luck. Good random number generators. Our wonder-filled Pluff once again tracking for us. And so we will have the normal little bit of delay for it to reach on over, and once again with this early prediction, Poppy winning prematurely. What is that all about? Skill is an unfair advantage. I'll tell you what's an unfair advantage, Suncake. Winning the match before it even starts. That's an unfair advantage. And we are off, and we are synced. We are perfectly synced. Look at that. I don't remember the last time that happened. Yo. Okay, into the parlor. We go, still perfectly synced, and yes, I know other words. I shall be using other words in this commentary. Okay, we drop into the climb. There's our nicely displayed moonfall from the poplar. The wonderful poplar tree, from which we get poplar-related things. And also first down the elevator. Joonie in tepid pursuit. Once again, is this even randomized? Yet another vanilla morph ball. Well, this means if they want the ceiling item, a D-boost will be in order. It also means that it's probably just going to be worthless ammo. Yep, called it. Oh, no worries, stars. Oh, but plasma. Ooh, there's some power right off the bat. 150 damage per shot all of a sudden in Poppy's arsenal. Junie having found the first power bombs, incidentally, down at the construction zone. That joke got old the first time you used it, Bluff. Oh, I'm kidding you. It's very cute. And Junie, with the early power bombs, will be able to collect his plasma, set off the PB, and set on up to Billy right away. Okay, he's got the ceiling block open. He's going to... Oh, and Poppy getting the PBs as well. Looked like they might be heading back to the lobby for a moment, but they're returning. As Junie gets on up, finds a second pack of power bombs, and another pack of regular missiles at Billy. How disappointing. Half vanilla, and the other, well, not totally disappointing. 10 PBs will now open up Gauntlet, and there's a little high five on the invisible bridge. Oh, I know what you mean about not making original and or good jokes. Right. So Junie, having taken the routing on down to construction zone first and putting the morph ball to good use first, looks to have taken a bit of a lead, just thus far. We'll check out what's at Blueprint PBs on the left side, and it's just more missiles, and I see where this is going already. There will be no meme routing. Not on Junie's part, at least. And he is back up the elevator, as Poppy is right on by, under his feet, making the same check. Ooh, again setting off that PB a little too far away. I too thought this was a new seed. Stars? Confirm or deny for us? No meme route on anyone's part, and vanilla old mother brain. Yay, Junie is up the climb. Now, if nothing else, with the entertainment value of Plasma Beam piercing right through pirates and continuing its way on up. If he were able to move quickly enough up, we would see it damage multiple pirates with the same shot. No check thus far on the Criteria Climb Supers, not that I can blame. But a check, however, on the Cavity Dental Plan missiles, yielding us E-Tank numero uno. Your smoky one shall scribble that on down. And the count goes to 1 and 0. Gauntlet indeed incoming, but I'm sure they'll probably visit B, C first. Chozo. Yep. And that prophecy has been fulfilled. No supers yet again. It appears history is repeating itself. Oh, but a lovely reverse tank. It bombed Chozo, giving us a 1 and 1. Well, well, well. With 10 power bombs, I'd half expect they'd go right back out to the landing site, grab a refill and a save in the ship, and make those wall jumps up. Words continues to be hard, but not Poppy. Poppy, oh, lucking out and finding the first supers at the Terminator. Ta-da! And is going to backdoor check the gauntlet. So, if this turns out to be something especially good, might give Junie a bit of an advantage on that score. Nope, just missiles and E-Tank number 2. A shout out to Fry Guy. Back gauntlet right missiles. 2 and 1. Oh, indeed. No sighting of a Spo in this race. Polar bear mourns. Fray Guy celebrates. The Smoke Mistress is not heavily moved one way or the other. Oh, but as well a first pack of supers for Junie at the gauntlet front item. And E-Tank number 3. And yet just the first one Poppy has picked up at early supers. 3 and 1. And then 3 in my second language. Hello, beautiful. Well. Someone has just smoky validated their run. Or have just smoky validated their run. Shall we grammatize? New obligatory moments. Poppy is one step closer to Smoky certification. In the history of randomizers, a fun fact, only one person in a randomizer race has completed full Smoky certification on November 14th, 2018. Okay, Junie has once also, and once more, reached Green Bryn to catch on up, getting the gauntlet items. Poppy is down to the Edicoons, finding some more ammo, finding supers in a vanilla spot, and a big ding 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 for Junie. Going up nice and early. As Poppy is floating on through the D-Boost tutorial room, still not taking my hard-sought advice. People, you go through that room, use your power bombs. Oh, yet another E-Tank at Edicoon's PBs, giving us 4 and 1. As Junie follows suit, no pun intended just yet. Oh, yes. We will see what happens, and if we've got another good news bear out there to take over and do match 3. Junie down to the Edicoons gets his PBs at Edicoon E, supers at Edicoon Supers as Popplars jaunts on through the Decora Dance Hall. Junie not even bothering with any ammo. Now he is. And yet another E-Tank at Big Pink Mid Missiles. 5 and 1. And we will be checking out Mission Impossible. Oh dear. We are with the puns already. Oh, Junie having a bit of bad luck getting into the little tunnel, into the little Etikun PB pocket. But takes the E-tank. Makes sense with all the trouble he expended to get in there. And gets a nice mock ball on out. At least doesn't have to do that climb once more. We find just regular, vanilla, boring missiles at the charge missiles. Followed by... Ooh, double validation at charge. Hot pocket! I like Jim Gaffigan. Funny fellow. Oh, Poppy is going for the backdoor Spo-Spo. Oh, not so much yet on the super... Oh, but they get it. And what shall be out? We will find missiles. Well, last several times in a row it seems Spo-Spo has been vanilla. That's not vanilla. Still disappointing though. Back retreats Poppy. Junie is coming back out into Big Pink as well, right around the same time Poppy will be. What's Junie's next move? He's going to do the backdoor Spo-Spo as well. Gets it with a nice first shot, so we are going to have what looks like a high five here. Oh, almost a stationary high five in Poplar's case. Now, I hope these runners realize that if they go to the wave gate and use supers on it, I will give them demerits. That is not good on them. And Junie not really needing to farm at all. It's just straight back on out. Poppy doing some farming. And absolutely. Junie. Oh, and the sink has returned. Demerits! Double demerits! That is not cool! The Smoke Mistress is terribly sorry to have lost her cool. Oh. The runners do not realize that they have just penalized themselves both at the exact same time via the exact same crime. Oh, but Junie validates on the other end. Oh, it's a true shame. They shall both be DQ'd at the Smoke Mistress's hand. They might as well just stop this race right now and move on to Game 3. Oh, but for the sake of argument, let's see what would have happened if they had kept going. Poppy is down the Green Hill Zone, Bryn stairs into the new bridge, and to the Red Tower. The stream title has been updated to SMRAT Popplars vs. jooniejoone Game 3. After Game 2 turned out to be an automatic quick DQ. Both on down the Red Tower, neither of which needs to bother with the refill station whatsoever. And Poppy the first, just by a moment, to the Spazer locale. What will our prize be here? More ammunition. In the form of supers. Oh, goodness. Still, though, Wave and Plasma. Pretty much the best, most powerful beam combo you can have right off the bat. If you don't need to charge your shots, that is. And freeze things, of course. Even so, just for that minor infracture, not so minor infracture, I would like to see some poetic justice served, perhaps in the form of them running right into an item that turns out to be Spazer. That would be a nice righteous twist. Hey, both into Craig's lair, chasing one another about. Both grabbing the Kraid Missiles item, which is E-Tank number 6. 6 and 1. And Popplars still maintaining just a tiny bit of a lead. Straight on down into the piracy prison. And with a super on the mini Kraid, even though just a couple plasma shots will do just as nicely. Into the corpse, with the spugs gnawing on it, circling like vultures. Now then, here could be a bit of a game changer. What will happen with our Kraid fights? Poppy shoots. Oh! Is denied. Oh! Joonie goes for a back. Oh! Kraid with the bad RNG spitting rocks at him. But oh! Oh, and both take Kraid to a prom. The ballroom ceiling is demolished not once but twice. And that was a nice little dance Kraid had. Poppy told him to sit back on down, but Joonie is still allowing him to have his moment in the sun. Until now. That was a nice quick moment, and all good things must come to an end. Kraid's item was just missiles. What a shocker. Oh, Poppy demonstrating once more for us that we must kill all of the enemies in the piracy prison both times. Unless you want to go through once, kill everything, then run all the way back to the other end of the room, open that door, then run all the way back and open the other door. But there's no real point. And well now, a French vanilla Kraid. Totally French vanilla, perfectly French vanilla. A Varia suit, a missile pack, and an E-Tank. Perfect. Yet another early Varia seed in Didiru. And shall it be another late gravity seed? Oh, plof, demerits. Boss tracking demerits. Oh, golly. What will Poppy's first stop in Norfair be? Oh yeah, premature, out of logic, ice check. With no need to worry about heck runs. Joonie gonna run straight to Croc now. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, but we've got a bit of divergence as Joonie opts for the high jump area first. It's just missiles, as well as just missiles. Oh, but I do believe I saw screw attack up there at the high jump missiles. And space jump. Well, now. High jump is stacked once again. Well, Joonie, up to a little bit of an advantage there. Yes, excellent call. Always bet on high jump and space plus screw. The crazy combo. So, bada bing, bada boom. Popplars will not be heading that way just yet. They are heading over to check what's at the crumble shaft, and better stop right there and watch out. They do not have self demerits. They do not have speed booster, more self demerits. And so they will not be able to get out of here anyway with just wall jumping up. No ice beam either. And Joonie is out of there. Joonie is leaving Norfair, funnily enough. That surprises me a bit. They got the Varia suit early. Could of course have stuck around Norfair a bit and made the other upper Norfair checks. Oh, but Poppy making the terrific play of remembering they have Spring Ball and using that to get up the crumble ledges. On crumble blocks, Spring Ball will always pop you back up. All you have to do is hold down the jump button. And it looks like Junie wants to have a look at X-Ray. Okay, I guess I can kind of understand this. So, where's Poppy's next destination gonna be? They're thinking about it for a moment, and they make the right call down to high jump. Might not seem like the right call at first glance with this lousy missile pack, but wait, there's more. And Junie finding what looks like just power bombs again at the X-ray. No good. But, both runners, Polar Bear validating and picking up Space Jump. So, nice job on them. Oh, and Poppy actually using a crouch jump strat to get to, with a regular jump to get to the top of that pillar, where ordinarily, without high jump, you would have to wall jump. Interesting. Junie wiping out the Ninja Turtle rippers with nothing but a little screw attack. And Junie, you have space jump, but alright, that'll work too. And, okay, Poppy is indeed making their next stop to the cathedral. So, what sorts of surprises will the cathedral hold? Well, to use the plural, I should use Bubble Mountain instead. And Poppy jumps right over the cathedral item, does not check what it is. Junie locates missiles at Alpha PBs and E-Tank number 7, which is his E-Tank number 7, at the Alpha PB missiles. 7 and 1. Alright, Popplars is checking out Bubble Mountain. We'll find more power bombs at the Bubble Mountain missiles item in the bottom right. Oh, a good point brought up by Hero. Poppy finds a high jump here somewhere in Bubble Mountain, or it could have been in Cathedral. Then they will most likely just head right on down for the lava dive. And that'll be that. But just ammo in these couple additional spots. Oh, Poppy deftly dodging that. Oh! The Norfair reverse missile at first, but accidentally bumps into it and collects it totally by accident. 7 more seconds wasted. And a few arm pumps of frustration as a result. Supers and power bombs, very interesting. So, in order, Norfair Reverse had 1 of each pack of ammo. Junie, meanwhile, has taken the elevator on up to Crateria, through the drawbridge, dealing with the 2 sizers, the 2 key hunters, and he's returned to the landing site. He's doing some interesting wall jumps off the bluffs and off the giant crater mass to check out what we've got at the volcano over here. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's gonna be supers. That's boring. Oh, poetic justice has not been served in the case of Popplars. Vine Spazer at the speed missiles almost jumps into it looked like, but did not grab it. But yet more supers at Speed Booster itself. Still a handy thing to pick up while we've not yet found Charge Beam. And Junie's going to be heading on over. Looks to me this time like he really wants to find the grav suit early. Finds E-Tank number 8 at the Moat Missiles, 8 and 1. Thank you, Junie. And he's making a quick check on the Ocean Missiles item as well over here. And 1 more Bubble Mountain check for Poppy. Oh, 9 and 1. To see what's... Oh! to see what is at Wave and its speed booster at the Wave missiles. Sweet. Advantage Poppy. What is at Wave itself? A reverse tank. Major advantage Poppy. 9 and 2. As Junie is on into the wrecked ship. The dead ship. Oh, excellent question. Possible lava spark, potentially. Or not without gravity, that's right. Oh, indeed. One of the many, many perks of Wave Beam. Just don't even need to bother with that vanilla blue gate. Or this one, for that matter. We'll see if Poppy pays a call on Le Croc. As Junie just finds more supers, it looked like, at the dead wrecked ship, West Side Missiles. The only item that will spawn in a dead wrecked ship, and takes on his second boss. And Poppy is in. Emotes in. Everybody, oh, Glausio Sousa following suit right after me, using the same emotes in a different order. Okay, we've got a mini boss fight versus a major boss fight. Oh. Logically, the Croc fight will take much shorter time. Even without Charge Beam. Oh. Unless Croc does not take his medicine and just... snipes a bunch of those supers with his balls of saliva, but he is shoved back into the pit. Popplars pulls a Mario on Bowser, does not even have to grab the axe and cut the bridge. Oh, but Junie has enraged Fantoon. Okay, so that's no real threat. 7 E-Tanks plus Screw Attack, although he's not using it. And only 20 damage with Varia Suit from Fantoon and his flames. All he lost was about 15 seconds there. But that'll do it. Fantoon was looking orange enough that anyone could discern one more super and bada boom. Poppy will check the Croc items, the rest of them, starting with the Croc Power Bombs, which is just more missiles. Accidental Spike Suit. Poppy doesn't do smoke suits, believes stars. Oh, E-Tank number 10 at the Cosine missiles. So, what would a smoke suit look like? The Smoky One wonders. Alright, Junie will be into the wrecked ship. Check out East Side Supers first. Get more missiles! What a shocker! As Poppy... Oh! Croc. Croc, once more, holding the goods. I'm not sure we're going to need another bear to commentate Game 3, because I'm not sure we're gonna have a Game 3. That, Junie, is why you stay in Norfair and bet on Croc. You keep the faith. But poor Junie is grabbing the save and will be heading through the spiky room of death. Is this an anti-Junie plando? Stars, have we some personal vendetta against jooniejoone? I have to vouch, and I have to opine. in saying that if Junie wanted to gamble in order to try and win this, that was not a good gamble. I'm sorry, it just simply wasn't. Leaving Norfair to come all the way up to the other side of the entire planet. We don't even know Junie, or so you say. Alright, super missiles at the wrecked ship E-Tank as well. And Poppy, one more item to check courtesy of Croc. It's just vanilla missiles at the Croc escape missiles. That's all they wanted to see. And they will be done with this. They will be out of here and straight on down to Lower Norfair. Speed was found at the wave missiles area, correct? Alright. Poppy jumping right over the Nutella refill, the correct choice, as if you land beside it, even by mistake, it will automatically refill your health. Nothing you can do about it. Oh, Junie not doing the deboost out of the spiky room of death door. Do we need to award him yet some more demerits? Yeah, everything was at Norfair. This was a, well, except for Varia, this was a super stacked Norfair. And Poppy has made it up the lavatory, no problemo. Is grabbing the elevator safe. Interesting. As Junie is in the nuclear hub. It's gonna have a look past the robots here. These live wires, and what do we got? Just supers. And he wants them. Also fair enough. Fortunately, he does not realize he's outside here, above the Crateria Peninsula, over the West Ocean, or in the rest of Wrecked Ship in the bowling alley. He could find high jump, he could find charge. Even so, he is already at a disadvantage, big time. And Poppy setting off a power bomb. Counting on getting that green gate glitch in the first couple tries to... Oh! Adding insult to injury, the super drops disappear right before they get to them. Ouchie wawa. Oh, a dual E-Tanks. Well, at Wrecked Ship, Reverse, and GT Screw. Giving us a tank count of 12 and 2. Alright, Junie putting Space Jump to good diligent use, and finding our reverse tank! Wow! 12 and 3. Just what he wanted to see, I'm sure. And regular vanilla missiles at the Crater Maze missiles. Poppy not doing a fast pillar strat here, just saying hello to the Puromi, taking dipping their feet, dipping their toes in the acid, which seems a little painful, but making worst room in the game essentially a joke, having pretty much, well, almost all the items you would normally have getting down here. Whoops! Oh, gravity! Gravity, not the suit, the force. Gravity, thou art a heartless bitch. Junie is going bowling. Is morphed into the loving Chozo's claws. What will the Chozo get in the frames of bowling today? Oh, the ticklish beam. Poppy finds at SMRAT. That is why we check SMRAT missiles. Always bet on SMRAT. Everyone, heed my words. Always bet on SMRAT, and do not necessarily bet on the wrecked ship. As we find Junie with just more supers, and he's gonna grab them, and might as well. Still hasn't found charge yet. As Poppy adopting the smoky strat through the amphitheater, hugging the left wall on the way down, and then space jumping across from there, thereby less risking losing the space jump, hugging the stalactite instead. There's yet another super missile pack for Junie, bringing his total to 60, and Charge is getting obsolete. Oh, Vanilla E-Tank. At Fireflies, we are running out of tanks for me to for me to keep track of, but that is 13 and 3. Well now, Poppy, with another nice refill, gonna head back on down. Except, of course, in the qualifier. Absolument. Again, yeah, calling it as Poppy's race to lose. 36. It's always worth noting and worth repeating that this is Super Metroid Randomizer. Anything can happen at any time. And yet, usually, it doesn't. Sometimes it does, usually it doesn't. And more supers for Poppy at... Oh, shame on you, Poppy. Shame upon thee. Poppy would need to use another power bomb, double hitting if they wanted to kill that Mega Deskiga there with power bombs. Quote me. Quote me as many as you wish. Alright. And Junie is back on down through the tunnels. Back past the red tower, past the power glass, and back down to Norfair. Wonder if he is yet kicking himself easily or lightly, and Poppy remembering now that they do in fact have the Tickle Farm Beam. Oh, JB making the call. Junie won't go to Croc. Let's see. Let's have a look-see. Poppy's actually, from the looks of it, gonna be here for a bit. They have 18 power bomb, 17 power bombs, 20, 18, 19, like I said, 20, 21 supers. Like I said, 22 supers. And I want a few more, most likely for the Ridley fight. Yes, well, to be fair, JB, more or less, to a point, depending how far you want to stretch more or less, they have to play the game the same every playthrough. Junie's routing has been a bit unusual. Well, getting another power bomb pack, leading Popplars in the super count, but still at a disadvantage. Yes, don't get the bears roaring at you, Junie. We've already had one take off some demerits from you. Don't pee off the other one as well. Oh, but Poppy's still farming. Junie still exploring. We'll see if Junie takes a look at the cathedral item, which Poppy seemed to almost kind of forget was there. Demerit should show on the tracker. That's an interesting thing to add to the brand new custom smoky tracker, complete with demerit. Oh, Ice Beam! Okay, cool. Junie can put that to some good use. It will not hinder Poppy's progress in Meridia, as they have found speed, but might save Junie a bit of time in Torian. And Poppy is ready for the Riddler. Into the Museum of Ridleys, believe it or not. Alright, and Junie is into Bubble Mountains, so what is he gonna check? He is gonna check Norfair Reverse first. And we know already this is gonna be one of each pack of ammo. Deftly succeeds in skipping the missiles. Ridley, so you think you can pogo. And a nice clean fight from Poppy. And who's got money on Ridley holding charge yet once more? Wouldn't ya friggin' know? 90% of the time. And Poppy with more arm pumps of frustration. Fix this logic. We should, just for that one, we should all, get Jay out of his nice deep sleep that he is no doubt enjoying at this moment, and yell at him. Oh. Joonie too, stopping himself just from picking up the spacer. But gets those supers as well, bringing him to 75. Vanilla chart. Well, it is the, a few have taken to calling it the Ridley beam. So in SMRAT logic, it is essentially now the Ridley beam. Not messing with the Cephi beam. But Joonie is back down through the Bat Cave or the Shake Weight room, and back into Bubble Mountain as Popplars has escaped the wasteland. It's now in the process of escaping Santo Poco with Lefty, Ned, and whatever the other amigo is named again. Oh, Joonie falls from the edge of the first Kamer, but that's okay. He's going to see speed. He is going to happily grab it. Oh, Joonie didn't June this time. Interesting. Poppy is in go mode. Absolute go mode. Does not need another thing. I mean, high jump would still be nice, but certainly not necessary, unless of course your name is Kip. And even then, there's one infamous race of his, high jump was at the waterway, and it was literally the only major item he did not check and collect. Oh, very regrettably so in his interview afterwards. Oh, Poppy is back into Upper Norfair, back in the single chamber room, bringing our runners unintentionally pretty close in proximity now. Joonie looks like is going to make the right call. He is indeed going to place the faith and keep his bets. Atta baby, June. It's a bright June afternoon. It never gets dark. Wah wah. Here comes the sun. That's a little shameless reference to a song by my favorite band. Pay it no mind. Joonie into the rock fight. Thereby sparing himself the wrath of Polar Bear Bunny. As long as he indeed makes all the checks. This Poppy is done with Norfair. You are the reason I use Twitch. Well, glad to read it, and welcome. Glad to have you with us. Oh, salty salt. Alright, Poppy is on up into the Meridian Depths. We are going to see some Main Street. There it is. And we are going to see some Fish Tank, and we are going to see some Mount Everest. I have ice cream. I have a pint of Ben & Jerry's fish food in the freezer, which I will probably enjoy after this race. It is, oh, bonkers. It is truly, unfortunately, looking at this juncture, to use Link's favorite word, as if we will indeed not be having a Game 3 between these two individuals. Atta baby, June. There you go. Most likely a bit teed off to see that. But yes, he will need to check nothing more. And I'm sure he will just head straight on down from here. Poppy, lacking Ice Beam, but once again, not lacking speed. And there's a nice bot wound fight by Poppy, with one more shot crammed into the dead body for good measure. As Junie returns to the Acid Snake Tunnel, which is a stupid name for that room, and past the Nutella refill. Bomb Twoon. Yes. Regular bombs being held at Botwoon. Poppy perhaps wanting those for Torian, not having ice. Junie Hoon. Everybody echoing and mimicking jooniejone's thoughts in chat, which I'm sure he will be amused by, should he go back and watch this. And Coliseum the way it was meant to be done, with Space Jump. Hats off to the vanilla game. Poppy is going to have a look at the precious item. It's not very precious, to be perfectly honest. It's more like previous, because they are leaving it right behind. And what will be the fate of the shrimp? Poppy has a number of options here. Actually, the only option they do not have is microwave. And since we all agree microwave is the worst way to cook seafood, let's see for which they opt. Let's have a ganders. Are we going to... Oh, they are turning on the tickle beam. Looks like we are going to fry up some more shrimp. And getting the nice hanging... Oh, that was BS. I am calling some severe BS on that one. They got the hang time in the air, and they had the shot. It should have reached. It was at the right angle. That's just dirty pool game. That's not cool. Absolutely, because you're not supposed to use the microwave. It even tells you right on the packages, conventional oven, preferred method. Yay. Junie down into Wasteland. And that's right, Dragon, you don't deserve to have any special prizes after that trolliness you foisted upon us. Hey, you are the reason I use Twitch. Did not eat before joining us, that's on you. And that is just the way it is. And Junie will be using, looks like supers on the pirates. Makes sense. Makes enough sense there and again. I guess the other option he had was Shine Sparking, but don't know how comfortable he may be with that strat. Oh. Someone has potty fingers. Anyway, Poppy is retreating Botwoon's room. And, whoop, almost did not get that entire pipe shot out before they ran through it. Wonderful point stars, especially when entering Rain's kitchen. You know, I feel it's really kind of rude of Mother Brain, quite frankly, dishing out all the food first, all of the food on which ketchup would be pretty good, quite frankly, onion rings, meatballs, and French fries, and then not giving you the ketchup until the end, once you've already had your fill, and frankly, your tummy might be a little queasy from eating too much. At that point, you finally get the condiment. That's not very nice. Oh, I'm sorry to read you don't enjoy it, PBB. Junie passing up the Ridley item. perhaps suspects what's there and figures I already have 7 birds. But he will still probably want some more actual missile. Or did he just remember now? He is he just maybe now maybe he did figure what's there and now decides he wants it. Or not! He's double fooling us. He just wanted to fill up the power bombs. Well, he being a Junie. As wonderful an explanation as any. Okay, Poppy, on to their final boss, the fanny pack. Ah, la-di-da. How shall Poppy go about taking on the elephant ghost? Oh, went for a speedball up in there, but got caught on top of the robot and bonked into the ceiling instead. Poppy, oh, and a good observation. Poppy with no supers, but it is semi-likely they will get a super drop from one of the flames before this fight is over. At least they will not be able to enrage. Well, June playing a bit fast and loose with his situations here, and as the chat mentioned earlier, whoever it was, I'm sorry for renaming you chat for the moment, being a bit stubborn, a bit obstinate, a bit hard-headed, and not checking the jail item, and probably not checking the Alcoon missile item either, but oh! Bobby with that one super just shot off right after killing Fantoon with the last missile. Why's it gotta be Dre left? Because life just isn't fair, is it? Checking the structural integrity of the seal. Absolutely. Alright, Junie has already had a thorough look at Upper Norfair, just much too late. If he had done that in the first place, when he was down here originally, he might not be behind right now. But Popplars taking a look at least one item there, the West Side Supers, and they are going to piece right on out of here. So, and it looks like we are going to have the reverse ocean flies strapped. Yep. Nice spark. Sending off a plasma shot beforehand, but then outflying it by a mile. We'll see if Poppy will grab a refill and or save at the ship. Oh, Echo's following them right out of the drawbridge there. Yep, here's the refill at least. Wondering if they once again feel behind. Or if, I'm sure Junie probably does. I want to sympathize with him and say he has had trouble catching a break, but just that, I'm not even gonna mention it anymore. Let's just... Poppy is back. Is Arnold, and is back. And is down the tumbler. And is into the G4 gateway. As Junie has dropped on into the aqueduct, and he is going to pop over here to the right and do some farming, it appears. Oh yes, I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe Poppy found the grapple beam at the SMRAT missiles. Another location that Junie once more skipped this time, so he will not be able to do those strats on Dragon. Poppy needing to kill the Metroids with power bombs, but no worries. Yes, grapple at SMRAT, and I will gladly accept the credit for that one. I do believe I was, in one of my commentaries, I said, I'm going to start calling those the SMRAT missiles. But Poppy into room 3. Just 3 Metroids in here to match. Metroids, interestingly enough, doing half damage on... Power bombs, interestingly enough, doing half damage on Metroids, but also hitting them twice. So, breaking things even. Batoon, stupidest hitbox in the game, and Poppy playing a nice little round of double dutch with the Metroids. Junie, not having the best time with Batoon. As a matter of fact, if he doesn't kill him with these last 4 missiles, he is off. Okay, nice one. And that didn't even look like it was going to hit, but he walks away with the save. Junie, PLS, PLZ. Does not stop for the bombs. So, we'll see what strat he elects for Dragon, and if he opts to save first over here to the top right. Otherwise, I think well, actually, not even otherwise. Yeah, I was thinking the same, Ploff. We're probably going to see some mashed shrimp. He doesn't actually have very many other options. So, Poppy's refill at the both refill station. The only other, I think the only other place in the game we have a station with both refills is Kraid. Right above Kraid's corpse room, there is a place where you can refill both energy and missiles if you so desire. And yep, Junie going for the sparks. Oh, looking pretty accurate with it so far. Another spark or 2, and he might just have a little blue suit. Yay! Blue suit indeed. That's a treat to see. Very cool. Even if he is too far behind to catch up by this point, sadly. And but not sad for Poppy, who will be taking this round, should all go well, and advancing to the next round of the non-alternative winners bracket. Junie, on the other hand, will be adjourning to the alternative winners bracket, or all. We have learned a number of things. We have learned that bears make the best commentators. I'm kidding. Okay, no, I'm not. The mainstream winners bracket. Oh, so okay. Looks like Poppy might be might have been planning on stand-up. Right now does not. Okay, yes, they are, and they're going to or are they? Oh, okay. No, are not going for the stand-up. Stop to damage down to minus 400 health, 300 to 400, and stop to turn Varia back on, which was a very good decision. Almost pulling a this name shall remain nameless. Now, having earned a little break to sit through the cutscene, we go and check their social media while Samus is rescued to have a little drink, little drinky poo, and oh, that reminds me, I owe you some drinking ASMR. Yeah, okay, well, the name would be the name would be nameless from my lips, but apparently not from Polar Bear's fingers. Oops. Kermit Z Frog. That's his middle initial. Not many folks realize Z. He is Kermit Z Frog. And Poppy into MB3 as Junie is heading for the G4. Probably, maybe almost a little surprised he hasn't seen that dot done yet. Oh, don't know if you heard that, but that wasn't very ladylike. Tiny little belch there. But Popplars takes down the brain. Yep, that would indeed have been Leodox you saw. I think a lot of us remember that. Oh, it was a sight to see, as opposed to a sight to smell, of course. As the only thing left for Poppy now is the escape. Junie having put up a decent fight, despite the getting latched onto there. Despite his less than stellar routing. It gets latched onto, but he too has 15 max capacity PBs, so won't be a problem. And Poppy making short work out of all 4 Torian escape rooms, and getting the last Moonfall. Nicely done. As Junie, standard grouping strat in room 4. And let's see what sort of spark Poppy executes. In the climb, standard right side vertical spark. Anymore when I'm doing that one, I like to do a reverse behemoth spark, running all the way to the right and crouching and sparking diagonally up to the left. Places me in what I find to be a better position to pop the door and get back out of there. And Popplars has finished in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 13 seconds to have taken this round officially. GJ and JG. And might be hopping in to join me once more. We'll see. Let's see if hello. Oh, they are muted.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
There you go. Hello.
Yes, hello. I have to turn off my desktop audio though, so we lose my game sounds. So if we're on me, you're gonna want to switch over to Junie.
Oh, that's when I'm commentating, I always have the muted, because hearing my own voice back is distracting, and
No, I mean for the restream.
No, I understand.
Yeah. That was fun. That was a lot less stressful than my last ones where I was searching all day for ammo.
Oh yeah, and
I charged beam again at Ridley. Like, what are the odds?
Yeah, that was minus a few checks here and there, that was the exact same seed.
Yeah,
Twice
no
in a row.
joke. No joke. I felt a lot better about this one. Ammo 3.4, 2.9, 1.0. I am so tired of getting reds. I am so tired of them. I want greens.
Oh, well.
Oh.
That was, well, yeah, you went ahead and took this round, and, well, Junie's routing was, what we say, questionable.
I
to
decided this
sort of.
time to not go straight to wreck ship. Yeah, I think that helped me. But I don't know what Junie did, so.
Well, you did the what turned out to be the smart thing. You stayed in Norfair, found it was a truly French vanilla crate. There was a Varia suit in there, there was an E-tank, and there was a missile. It was
Yeah.
amazing. And rather than stay down there with you, Junie went all the way to the other side of the planet and went to the wrecked ship.
I almost did that. I almost did that once I got space jump, but I was like, no, I don't have speed, and I just did not want to risk there being something that I needed at the reserve, even though the chances are low in these types of seeds. But yeah, and then again, gravity at Croc. What again?
Oh, incidentally, speaking of where things were, high jump was at Shack Tool, and
Oh God.
yeah, no one was getting that, and X-ray was at the E-tank.
I was getting frustrated with that jump height. I almost took off speed. Almost took off.
And this is strange. Junie has not. Junie did a number of questionable things in this run, quite frankly. Defeated Ridley and totally skipped the item.
The check? Oh, what? Oh no, Junie!
and he's now doing a stand-up. What the heck? Okay.
So
Just
this was still a lot closer than I expected.
yes. Classic memes. And you walked away with 47 items.
Yes.
Out of a possible 100. How do you feel about that number?
I feel pretty good about it. It could be a little bit lower. I could have not picked up so many reds, but when they're giving me all those reds, like I really feel, and I don't have charge yet. Like I really feel like I need the ammo, you know? Because like, yeah.
What do you think about the number 47 in general?
What do I think about the number 47 in general? Should I think something about it?
And I think Junie might have just gotten the baby stuck in the ceiling.
Oh no! Oh no! Not like this!
Oh. I was passing friendly moments asking that question, but we've got something new and unusual happening now.
Not like this. I very specifically skipped stand up because the last round stand up was very like nerve wracking for me because I haven't done stand up in forever. So like I don't really remember what I need to be doing for this, when I need to be in the air, when I need to be on the ground, when I need to not be shooting. So it was a really bad stand up, and I decided this time I just wasn't going to do it. Yeah. And then I got bodied by Mother Brain 3.
Yeah. Well, luckily he took the save right beforehand.
That's good.
But yeah,
Finish strong.
It looked like you were going to go into your menu and activate pop some of the reverses and actually go for the stand-up.
No,
because you were just under 700. But you damaged yourself down, and luckily at the last moment remembered to turn on Varia.
Yeah, I thought about that when I turned on. I was like, holy heck. Where was Ice?
Ice was at the cathedral. You totally skipped it.
Oh my god.
You went through the cathedral. You totally did not even...
I didn't check the item.
Poor Poppy. But yes, the name Leodox got thrown about a little in chat.
Oh yeah, the Leodox room got me. I got by the Leo room at the end too. As FPS calls it, I see him in chat. As FPS calls it, the most important jump of the game, and I mucked it up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good thing gravity wasn't at Cathedral. You know, I was space jumping through and I'm like, this is the fastest I'm ever going to do this room.
Wow, that was wild. Croc again. Yeah, so we went over our lessons. What did we learn here today? We learned to keep the bets and place the faith.
Yes.
Okay, Junie is now into the ketchup phase. So this looks like it should be just fine. And yes, he made it.
Not going for stand-up this time. I don't blame him.
He made it. He damaged himself down. He kept both suits on, and he will now have a cutscene to enjoy.
A big thing about stand-up that a lot of people, I think, just don't know, and I didn't know this back during the multi-category tournament that happened, and I soft-locked on stand-up while doing GT Classic, is that once your health is completely full, baby is just locked in the area that it's in when you get your health full. So, like, you got to be really careful about that. If you're not paying attention, you know, you're gonna get the baby locked on the knee or in the air, or, you know, what have you.
Right. Well, it's I worked it out to a bit of a science, you might say. I do the stand up every time, and of course get the save beforehand every time, and figured out how to just kind of manipulate the onion rings so Mother Brain misses enough of them, and then I just keep pumping her full of shots, and by the time the baby actually does die, she's beat red already.
Nice, very nice.
And but to anyone else who may figure out how to do that, once Mother Brain turns the reddest, hit her with one more shot and stop. Too many more after that, you will soft.
I'm a little upset that I got bodied by Mother Brain 3. I've actually died to Mother Brain 3 doing exactly what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
She was like so aggro. Like, I just couldn't.
There have been deaths to Mother Brain 3 in the in tournaments and in the Rando League as well. And Stars making the announcement, you will advance and face either Jay or GamerCoon next up.
I have to step up my game because in Jay's bracket, he has me getting to him and then losing to him. So I've got to step up my game if I want to make Jay lose this next round. If that's who I happen to meet up with. So.
Oh well, you as I was saying at a point in this one, it looked like you know, of course, your race to lose once more. You had a pretty early advantage after those questionable decisions by Junie, and that's the last time I'll say that, Junie, I promise. But I said it like each time, anything can happen at any point in a Super Metroid race.
You got
And
Leo Box too.
thankfully it did not for you in this case. But yeah, any other memorable moments or quirks about that seed or your gameplay?
For this, not that I can think of, but I will say if you want to see an anything can happen moment in a great commentator's curse, there's a probably still randomizer tournament match from about a year ago that I was commentating, and I commentator cursed Wild Anaconda, and he lost.
Oh,
Oh
gosh. Oh yeah, Link reminding me, I do have to give you guys both a slight demerit for forgetting you at Wave at the Wave Gate.
I didn't have Wave by then, did I? I did.
You did. It was at Ron Popeil.
I don't like using Wave for that, though.
Bite your tongue.
I don't like, oh my god, he saved the animals. Junie.
He did.
Junie,
and he got
why?
the animal spark.
Junie, no, that's...
No, you know what?
I'm gonna
I think
boo
it's okay.
you for that, Junie.
I think it's okay if you get the animal spark afterwards.
No.
All right.
It's never okay to save the animals.
All right. Well, he's in here to join us. Junie has finished in second place with a time of 1 hour 15 minutes. I didn't
Yo.
even have to say second place, did I? Hello.
Joonie, GG. GG.
No, GG Popplars.
Way to finish strong on that. Sorry to hear about the soft lock, but still, way to finish it out.
Yeah, I was just messing around. Like I didn't have charge, and I was shooting the baby.
Charge was at the same spot behind Ridley.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I was behind, so I just stopped checking things and just like went fast.
I hear a kitty.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
that's my
was gonna say.
kitty.
I just hear it.
So Croc had the goods again.
Yep.
Yet again.
Yet again.
I tried going
And
to
the Riddler.
I tried going to Croc via Croc Speedway before I had speed.
That's funny. I did something I never do. I went down to Business Center, picked up some stuff, and then decided to head up to Fantoon instead of heading over to Bubble Mountain, which is not a normal
Yeah, and
play
I
for
think
me.
I speak for all of us when I say WTF.
I don't disagree with your choice to go up. I think going up is quite often a really good choice with these types of randomizers.
Yeah, well, because we had Space Jump and we had Varia, so it's like,
Yeah.
okay, which way does it want us to go? And
I
was like,
almost went up.
did you?
Yeah, I almost did, but I didn't because I didn't have speed, and I was like, I didn't want to risk it, even though I knew the chance was low. So like, I actually stayed in Norfair.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately for you, Junie, this Norfair was stacked.
it
Yeah.
was.
I got gravity and went straight down.
Right.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Any other particular moments from your run, Junie?
No, I was just happy that we got supers right away this time. Like power bombs, supers, and missiles all out right off the bat. It's like, oh, good. There's not going to be a hunt.
Right? We don't have to do DLC, boss.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, by the way, variable progression speed. Shocker. Who saw that coming?
Yeah.
And final ammo counts 155, 130, 45. Wow, so I may have to rely on stars once more to be informed whom you will be facing next, Junie, in the alternative winners bracket.
All right.
It's an alternative way to win.
That's right.
Yes. The downside to this is there will not be a game 3. The upside is we will not have to locate another bear to commentate your match, and Stars and Ploff can take a break and relax.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, this is fun.
I'm gonna go chill out too. Like, heckin' that was stressful.
Yeah, this one wasn't too bad. I just,
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have gone up because it would have been a lot closer.
Mm-hmm.
But
it honestly still, with me at a 104 and you at a 115, the fact that you went up, I feel like it was still way closer than it should have been for the items I found. Like, I gotta step it up.
It was a little because Poppy, you neglected ice, which was at the cathedral, and Junie did not get charge. So it was a bit of an interesting dynamic there. And by the way, Junie, in case you missed it, high jump was at Shack Tool. X-ray was at Mama Turtle.
Oh wow!
Gosh,
so,
yeah, those are
Shack
places
Tool.
we weren't going.
Yeah, if you had gone to Mama Turtle, you would have been able to microwave Poppy.
Yeah, but that was so far out of the way, and I was checking close things for ice because Cathedral didn't exist for me.
Right.
Yeah. So.
What's Cathedral?
Exactly.
And Junie is taking away from this run 41 items.
Sweet.
Pardon.
How many did you have, Popplars?
47.
Nice. Yeah, I just, there were so many supers, and I figured might as well pick these up in case charge doesn't show up.
I only had like 45. I was at 77.45, I think, when I found charge. And
gotcha.
I still was short on. I was still like about 2 to 3 super short of what I wanted, but I had enough to kill Ridley, so that was the important thing to me.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then of course you found charge, so then it didn't matter.
Yeah. I found charge. I'm like I went in there and I'm like, there's no way it's here again.
Yeah.
It is now the Ridley beam. It's all but
Apparently.
official. Well, you guys, it was hardly a challenge this time, but you both Smokey validated this time at least. Junie, even so, demerits for you two for forgetting you had wave at the wave gate.
Oh, I did?
No, Junie, tell Smokey that you
Those-
don't like using wave there, just like I did.
Yeah, it's easier with supers.
It is. It is much easier with supers.
Because
Even
you know
without
what? Otherwise you have to wall jump up. You have to shoot. I mean, that's a
and
lot
then you
of stuff
fall
to do.
down.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could stand on the grapple block and shoot from there.
But that's hard to
No.
get to too.
Yeah.
Man.
Like how are we supposed to get there without high jump boots?
Right. Exactly.
You're asking the impossible.
supposed to-
Well, we had spring ball. Technically, we could have spring ball jumped out of a wall jump, but
Oh, yeah. That's true.
you're asking too much here, Smokey.
That's one person. Well, okay, you're a they. That's one they's opinion. Oh, all right, guys. So, great match once again. Congrats. And as we will view you riding off into the sunset, going your separate ways onto separate brackets now. One of you on a horse, the other on a camel. I have to
Can I
imagine.
be on the camel?
Oh, I wanted the camel.
I want to be on the camel. Fine, you can be on the camel. I'll take the horse.
Can we just have 2 camels?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
What about one camel with 2 seats?
Ah.
And
Yeah.
we can share it.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'll. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll take you to the next bracket in the winners bracket, and then I'll just take the camel down after I drop you off there.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Very well. I will take the horse so it's not lonely.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Oh. And we have coming up tomorrow at 1 p.m. is Magoo versus Hero.
Ooh, I gotta see that. Those were really good matches today.
Yeah.
That's 1 p.m.
So-
Eastern, right?
All matches listed on the schedule are 1 p.m. Eastern.
All
And,
matches are 1 p.m. Eastern. Are we having like a 8-way match going on? What's going on? They're all at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, that is correct. I totally misspoke, and I am totally going to roll with it. Every single match is on 1 p.m. Eastern because we have just created 16 Speedrunner Arena channels.
Yes.
And Jay can personally attest to that if he wasn't in deep, deep dreamland right now.
Yeah, we'll just multi-twitch those.
Okay, but seriously.
Yeah.
Round 3, match 3. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, Magoo versus Hero 82. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, 4-way. Amadeus versus Travictox. Phoenix versus Obsolete. And I think I am going to have to get my vocal cords on one of those. Or co-comment with somebody. Is
I gotta pick up one of these at one point myself.
I got I gave Phoenix, kind of gave him the win with the with the commentary last time, sending him all the good vibes. So I'm sure he'll want me there again.
Good luck tomorrow, hero.
Good luck to everyone, and in the future, and good job everyone in the past/present. Anything further to close it out?
I will see
Runners?
you all next mission.
Very original.
Yeah.
Good luck moving on, Popplars.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna need it.
good luck moving on. Good luck with everything, and, well, as I always say, signing off. Oh, sorry, what?
Shout outs to well, apparently this free loot that I got, but shout outs to Stars and Ploth as well, for doing the restreaming and tracking. We cannot forget them. Make sure to, give them a follow, give
Respectively.
Smokey a follow. Yeah.
Give the runners a big, hearty follow. And, follow them both. But not at the same time, of course, or you'll have to have some kind of body experience or something. And nobody wants that. So yes, there are the commands once more, courtesy of Nightbot. And I will say sweet dreams, all. Prevent crocomires. Use the grapple a day to keep Dr. Dre away.
Goodbye. Have a beautiful time.
Yeah, take care.
Cheers, all. Love, Smokey.